Where? Yeah, your mic's good, thug.
Terrible.
You must be
I don't really
bugging.
care.
You must be bugging. You must not know that I'm thugging.
I was joking.
So is the recording started?
Yeah, they'll call me started.
Okay, sure. What's your position? C.
Before we talk about positions, let's talk about rules for the debate. I'm
Oh,
not gonna
hell.
interject over
What?
you. Yeah, I'm not gonna interject over you. If you interject over me, I'm gonna keep speaking. Actually, no. Give Shino perms. Yeah, he already has perms.
I'm
So if
just
you
gonna
interject,
moderate. I'm just
yeah,
gonna
if you
moderate.
interject while I'm speaking, if you think I've done a fallacy, if you think I've strawmanned or misinterpreted your argument, you say that after I'm done speaking.
Just said
Oh,
that
sure.
twice, but
Okay, yeah.
anyways.
Cool. So now you understand. Yeah, my position is that
Yeah, we have a
reason.
moderator, sure.
Yeah, my position is just Ryu wins.
As in your character stronger than mine?
And
Okay,
that's
sure. Okay, sure. My position is that my character wins, and is stronger than your character. So do you want to start
okay.
scaling first?
Yeah, my
Energy
scaling is
starts
simply
it
that.
off.
Are you aware that Ryu has the highest output out of all the players in the culling game?
When it comes to what?
Just in general, highest output.
What do you think output is within
Curse energy
the
output. It has various like curse energy output is simply releasing your curse energy.
Okay, so do you think, for example, amplifying your physical status is curse energy output?
Stated.
Okay, can you show that?
Sure. Give me a sec to find the data book.
Data book. See,
Yeah.
there's a scan in the Okay, never
I know there's a
mind.
scan in the manga, but
Wait, yeah, if Simmer vouches, then I'll just accept it. Is there a skin in the manga that like verbatim states curse energy
Okay,
output would also be amplification?
yeah.
I'll get you the scan so I don't fuck.
Like you don't have to know,
over
just say it. Is it?
I think there's something along those lines.
We'll just see, I guess.
Yeah, let me find that. If it doesn't say that, then just ignore that. The scan says
Because I ain't gonna lie, him having the highest curse energy output might just be referential to his Granite Blast. So we'll just
good
see.
shit. Nope, that shit does not say output. What, man?
Okay. So yeah, see, you can get the statement there.
Yeah, I'm looking for it. Are you aware of Naname's overtime binding vow?
What would you say?
Naname's binding vow, his overtime.
Yes, I know what his overtime does.
Okay,
Not gonna
his
classify it as a
overtime.
binding vow though.
Oh no, it
It
is
is
a
a
binding
binding.
vow. It is a binding
Okay,
vow.
okay.
Yeah, he makes a binding vow, and after a specific amount of time, his curse energy output increases, and then he gets a increase to
Hey,
his.
show that. Just show it.
So, what do you want me to show him getting an increase to his stats?
No, I want you to show what his overtime does specifically. Like you
You
said,
want
his
me to
curse
just
energy.
explain it?
No. I know what overtime does, but you said his curse energy output specifically says it gets increased, therefore his stats are amplified. So I want you to show that.
Yeah,
The output thing
let
isn't
me find.
stated. See, what's stated
It
verbatim?
is.
Wait.
I know it
See.
isn't.
See. What Mahito says verbatim is just that his cursed energy is swelling up.
Yeah,
Which is what?
that's what. Wait. That's what's said in the manga. In the data book, it says his curse energy output
Show me
increases. I
that.
could
Show me
ask.
that. Just show me that. Just show. Just
Yeah,
show.
Yeah.
It's fine. Just show.
I heard you the first time. I need to ask Tyrell to get it.
I'll
If he's
get
on
it for
phone.
you. I'll get it for you.
Yeah. If
Let
it's
me
in the
find
data
out.
book.
Killing bro.
Which translator? Hold on. Which translation of the data book, by the way?
Bro, there's literally
Translation of it
there's
doesn't
only
matter.
one. There's literally only
Okay.
one. Yeah. Okay. This is the one. Check
You know,
general.
does it state output?
Yeah, it says he can reach 100 to 120% of his output. Yeah.
Oh no! Oh my god! That just might be referring to his curse technique. Like his curse technique might just be amplified now.
Good.
No, I can explain why the statement in the manga and the statement in the data book don't like Yo, this nigga's so fucking
Hello, do you hear me?
annoying.
Hello, do you hear me? Do you hear me?
Wait. Oh wait, Shinra, you're recording on OBS, right?
Yes, I'm
Okay,
recording.
but before
Okay,
you
yeah.
do, wait, see, before you do, I'm not referring to the statement in the manga. He just sent the Q&A.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying why they coincide with each other. So pretty much, Maito says that his curse energy is
Hold on, don't. Chill. Let me read it. Let's see, just
okay.
make sure. Okay, but over time is a downside of life, but by limiting cell to 80 or 90% while on clock, he can reach output during overtime, which is binding vow. Of course, he can always overcome the limit and get to 100% while on ship, but then he probably only get Okay, so why is this referential to the amplification of his physical status?
Okay, his physical state.
Uh huh.
Just say his stats. Don't be fat.
I'm trying to lay out for you. Prior to unleashing overtime, he has limited output, and he has certain levels of strength. He then activates overtime. His strength increases, and then the data
Hey,
goes
show
into
that,
state.
show that, show that, show that.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Okay. Okay.
he's to make it simpler for both of you. See, he's saying that even though his like strength increase, whose background noises anyway. See, he's saying that even though like one, he is showing that his strength increases, but he's saying that even if his strength increases, right? What does that mean? That like the output that's being increased is like in terms of his physicals rather than his like just his curse technique.
His speed increases.
Yeah, show that.
Okay. Give me a second.
Even though that might not do anything, like the fuck.
Yeah,
Why would
he's
it not
saying,
do anything?
Might because he might we all realize and agree that he doesn't like going overtime, right?
Wait,
yeah.
1 second.
Wait, see, hold on. You agree that he doesn't like going overtime, right? I'm just saying for the recording. Basically, he doesn't like going overtime. So when it's overtime, he might just be going extra harder to end the battle faster,
Good.
or end the situation quicker. Basically,
To be fair, bro might be cooking.
pretty sure there's a statement of him not, wanting
Yeah,
to work overtime. in the
no,
first place.
he doesn't like
I'm
working
back.
overtime. That's
Yeah,
just
wait,
all.
yeah. Okay, hold on. See, I mean, if you don't agree, I'll just send a statement. But see, do you agree he doesn't like working overtime?
Sure.
Yeah. So why isn't it just when his speed increases or his strength increases? If we were to presuppose that, why isn't it just that he wants to try harder so he can end the situation faster or quicker?
Why isn't it that he wants to try harder so he can end the situation faster or quicker?
Yes, because he doesn't like overtime. Yes.
Why does him not liking him at the time when he says he doesn't like working overtime, prior to that he's not working overtime. So why does him,
like that doesn't defeat anything.
hold on, yeah it does. Wait, Infinity, it does, because you're saying that.
Can I explain why it doesn't?
Wait, no, but you made a claim, so I'm gonna respond.
I'm trying to
you.
elaborate.
Wait. See. Let him elaborate. Then you can go ahead.
Okay, so my entire point, him not destruction, chill. Oh, him being 100% quote unquote, if I grant that, prior doesn't actually do anything, because if he does not like overtime, like if we grant that possibility, then it is also possible something is entailed from that. It's also possible that he's just able to go 100% and to just end the situation quicker. So you saying that he just because he doesn't like it, blah 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 blah, prior doesn't actually do anything.
Okay, so I just don't think that it's mutually exclusive. Like, you cannot like wait, huh?
He's asking to repeat yourself because he didn't hear you.
Okay, yeah, I said that your argument isn't necessarily a defeater, because I'm saying that sure he cannot like overtime. This does not necessarily mean that he's holding back. There's no indication of him holding back.
Never said that. I never. Wait. Okay. See, I never said.
No. Let's see finish. Let's see finish.
Go.
So this is what you said, right? You said that he cannot like.
How is he gonna represent what I said now?
Bro, just let him finish.
Finish your original argument. Finish your original.
Yeah, I will. You said right that he does not. Okay, you said that he does not like working overtime, so that when he does go into overtime, he'll simply try harder to end the fight quicker, implying that prior to entering overtime, he was holding back or not trying as hard. That was your verbatim position, and I'm saying, okay, he could, like, there's no indication that just because he does not like working overtime, prior to that he was holding back. There's no indication of that in the manga. What you're doing is, you're asserting a baseless possibility that I could just refute by saying, okay, if
this nigga is shotgunning, bro.
Wait. Just let him finish. Just let him finish. Because you did agree you'd call fallacies after he was done.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I'd simply argue that your argument is just a possibility. If it's not probable, then I'll just dismiss it by asserting a counter possibility.
Okay, bro. Can you please mute this guy so I can get my argument?
I'm not gonna speak over you.
Okay, sure. So the entire reason why I bring this up, okay, bro, I can hear background noise. I'm being this thing. So the entire reason why I brought this possibility up is because you are on the affirmative. You're on the positive, saying that, well, the reason why his stats increase is because of his curse energy output increase. I said that might just be referential to his curse technique because we know that he hates working overtime. So he might not be 100% serious prior to the overtime. However, once he's in overtime, he might just be wanting to end the situation quickly because we know he hates overtime. He does not like that. Also, I don't need to Also, I don't need to increase the likelihood of my possibility since you're the one on the affirmative.
Are you done? Okay, yeah. So, you're right. You don't need to increase the likelihood. That's my fault. I simply just.
So wait, hold on.
Wait, no. Let's finish.
There's one thing. He shotgun me, so there's something else. Okay. Also, there doesn't need to be any indication of this. I'm not saying this thing was indicated. I'm saying this thing is possible, which I know you can grant.
You said that before, but see, go ahead.
I didn't know. I didn't put into question the indication shit.
See, go ahead. And he's on mute. You scared them off.
Actually, what fight is Mahito versus Nanami the first one?
Mahito versus Nanami.
I'm pretty sure there is indication.
I didn't hear anything you said after saying that there's no indication needed, but you don't need to repeat yourself. I think I got the idea.
Yeah, hold on, before you continue, do you know the fight between Mahito?
Oh wait,
it's there's no before I continue.
22 to 23.
I mean, there is. What'd you say, Shinra?
22 to 23.
Okay. I repeat what you said.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, anyway. I'll allow you to go ahead.
Yeah. Wow. Much. With what you said about there doesn't need to be a need for there to be indication. Sure. I just argue that my thing or my interpretation is more probable than yours. So I'm gonna explain why. Obviously. So pretty much. Your interpretation, there's no indication of it, and in JJK, when people are holding back, there tends to be an indication.
Show that.
And so, I'll show it. Yeah. But
so anyways, how does that even increase?
Wait,
the
just let him finish.
I wasn't finished speaking. So
what the fuck?
Just let him finish.
I'm not shotgunning. I'm laying out information. Why? Anyways, I don't know.
God, bro.
Niggas, I'm in fallacies. Anyways,
wait, Infinity. He's trying to prove why his is more likely.
I know. Okay, he has a premise. He has a premise. That being the claim that well, blah blah blah. I have the affirmative, and then he has the evidence, which would lead into another claim. Evidence has embedded claims in it.
Okay, bro. He's saying that his is more likely. You asked, okay.
I know that's the claim. He's saying it's more likely, and then he's gonna go into that evidence, and that evidence has embedded claims.
He needs to prove why it's more likely, because if you just ended it right there, you just ask him why it's more likely, then you get into this anyway.
I know. I'm asking him to send the evidence, and I know.
Yeah.
That's why I said wait, so I can get the scan that I'm looking for first.
See, just go ahead and make your argument, thug.
Okay, yeah, so along with the lack of indication, like I said, when people are holding back, for whatever reason, it tends to be stated.
Yeah, he's asking you to show the statement.
Yeah, I'm finding it right now. Or you agree with vouchers, right?
Yes.
Vouchers.
Okay, Shinra, do you recall?
It depends.
Okay, Shinra, do you recall in the Goodwill event where Yuji pulls his punches purposefully to trick Hanami?
Yep.
Okay, so that's an indication of where it's stated.
Oh wait, hold on. He what? He
holds back
basically he holds back his AP speed so that Hanami underestimates him.
Yep.
Yuji.
Shall I show you the statement?
Wait, what? When did Yuji? Oh, Hanami. Oh, okay.
Yeah, ready for Hanami.
I'll show it now. I'm finding it.
That's when he
initially. So why does that? Hold on. Why does that even matter if Itadori and Nanami have separate personality types completely?
They have
a different way of fighting. So how does that increase the likelihood of your conclusion? Just because of one instance in the show like that?
No, I just
validate induction.
Okay. Anyways, so yeah, you just kept talking while I was gonna explain why. So what I'm doing.
What? Are you dumb? It was my turn to speak.
Wait, just let.
Yeah, no, you asked me a question.
I asked you a question. I elaborated on the question, idiot. It was my turn.
Yeah, I said there's no need to elaborate on the question. So.
Hey, you can say that, but I'm still gonna elaborate on it. What the fuck?
Okay, yeah, there's no need to, so you're just wasting time. Anyways,
you can say that.
So, anyways, for the fourth time, what's it called? I don't care if they don't have similar personality types. It's a narrative decision. I'm not arguing for there's not Yuji himself stating that he's holding back. All that we know, right, is that when characters hold back, the narrative tends to indicate or show that they're holding back.
Show that. Just show the statement, bro. Even though that doesn't actually contend what I said.
Yeah, I'll show the statement for you, Infinity.
Sure. What was the indication? Was it a statement? Like, what was stated? What was shown?
Yeah, it's the statement.
It was stated.
Hey, what was stated? Okay, I don't really care if within that instance if he held back for a specific reason. Why would Nanami do that?
Okay. Why would Nanami what?
No, what I mean by held back is Nanami isn't serious at first, and then when it's overtime, he becomes more serious to ride the battle, right?
Yeah. Okay. Wait.
Why does there need to be indication of that?
I don't see. Wait. I don't see why you're.
Just in the statement.
Wait.
Why'd you keep doing that? It's not working.
Both of you are literally.
What's not working? What are you talking about?
This interjection and then changing the point as I'm going to answer your question.
How am I changing the point? I was actually just in the statement.
You asked me a question.
If you actually listen,
I have problems, both of you. Okay. Anyway, bro, literally, C is trying to argue that because there's loads of like the author puts in these statements within the story whenever a character is holding back, and he doesn't. Wait. Let me just explain this so that C also understands too. Therefore, fucking what's his name? Since Nanami, that doesn't happen with the Nanami instance, right? Therefore, Nanami isn't holding back. You're trying to say, well, that isn't a valid induction because like they have different personalities.
Oh my god, no.
That's what
I
you
said two
verbatim.
things. No, I said two things. I'm saying
so you
first.
shotgun them.
Why? Hold on. No. So first, no, because he didn't call that out. That's why I was trying to go into one point, but he said it's not working for you. Blah blah. The interjection, then move on to another point. But anyways, I'm putting into question how that is actually an induction. How does that increase the likelihood of your conclusion? And second, I'm saying they have two separate ways of fighting. So why does one instance of Yuji doing that, for example, actually equate to Nanami having the possibility of doing it, or having him to do it?
See. He's asking for more evidence. That's literally, if you want me to dumb it down as best as I can, he's asking for more evidence. Also, Infinity, he's saying that like he isn't trying to argue for personalities. He's saying that he's saying that the personality difference doesn't matter because it's a narrative thing, not just the personality of fighting.
I'm not talking about personalities. I'm talking about fighting styles.
Yeah. He's saying.
So I know his claim. I know his claim, but I think it does matter.
But yeah. What's his name?
His narrative. You realize narrative ties into the narratives pertaining to a particular character ties into their personalities as well.
You can stop talking. You can stop
talking. That to see.
Shinra, I need to ask you something. So if I'm saying that whenever a character holds back, decides to indicate that they're holding back, either through a statement or through like
we know what you're saying.
Wait, I wasn't done. I wasn't talking to you. So if I say that the narrative or the author decides to include this indication, however with Nanami there's no indication. In fact, the only indication is that he hasn't gone into overtime yet. And I'm saying, okay, based off this, it's just more likely that the increase in power comes from him using overtime as opposed to him going serious, quote unquote, stopping holding back, which is just speculation. And he's asking, oh, but they have different personalities, so why does this matter? The personality is not even a defeater, because I'm not arguing from personalities, right?
I never said personality, like you keep on strawmanning me.
You verbatim said personality.
Then I clarified that to be fighting styles.
It doesn't matter for fighting styles in a defeater either.
Yes, it is. If they fight
give me a sec.
Sure. Damn. Anyways, I'm not giving him a second. For the recording, basically, if one person has a particular fighting style that until
you are making an argument when he isn't there. That isn't happening again.
Obviously, I'm gonna repeat it when he comes back. I'm saying
Yeah, I'm back.
Yes, I'll explain why it does matter. So if person B has a particular fighting style that entails him to hold back to outsmart his opponents, while person C doesn't hold back or attempt to outsmart his opponents, however, just goes for heavy hit attacks, then the first one doesn't actually increase the likelihood of the second one, idiot.
Okay, can I respond?
See. Yes. Basically, for what Infinity is basically asking you, for you to prove your argument right now, he's basically saying that you need to show characters with like multiple different fighting styles and like fighting styles and shit, like still having this same indication when they stop holding back. So,
this is literally a fallacy. This is flawed induction. The fuck?
It's in fact not a fallacy.
Yes,
wait. You don't need to. Wait, Shinra, can you stop him? He's shotgunning me. Wait, Shinra, he asked me.
Oh, idiot.
Okay, but see, just prove what I just asked you to prove, and then Infinity, just wait for him to prove it.
He's the one that said he will call out fallacies once I'm done speaking. What? This nigga's being hypocritical against his own rules.
He made a different claim. That's why I called it out.
So you called it after. That's your own rule.
You're shotgunning me.
That is in your own rule. You called it out after. That is
wait.
What are you doing?
Okay.
I did it. I got muted instantly.
See. he's saying that your argument is flawed induction. You providing evidence of like those multiple different characters, right? Still doing the same thing, right? Would just fix patch up the fallacy, and your argument would no longer be fallacious. You don't need to directly say an argument to counter his, because the evidence you're going to send, right? If he actually goes through, then that would also just defeat his quote unquote flawed induction argument. Flawed induction is also crazy there. So yeah, see, just get the evidence.
That is a fallacy. Bro, can I give my argument now? Can I give my argument?
No, you asked me to provide evidence. Stop talking. You asked me to provide evidence, so stop talking.
I will. Hold on, bro. In his own rule, it literally says when there's a fallacy, you call it after the arguments are given. Like, what the fuck? Stop being hypocritical. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Ow. It's a flawed induction because if you were to use 10, for example, you have 10 apples in a basket, you pull out one apple, and that apple is black and ripe. Why can you say that you can induce the rest of the apples in the basket are black and ripe based upon that one apple? It's the same here, but you're showing one instance out of fucking like however many fights are in Jujutsu Kaisen.
Of like 60, but what's his name?
Okay, that's even better than.
See, he's asking for more evidence, yeah.
Just say flawed inference, to be honest. No, it's literally like that's what the fallacy name is.
He's asking for more evidence. Just get him more evidence.
Yeah, so can you mute him? Because I have a feeling he's gonna interject.
I'm not gonna interject. Just go.
Okay, good. So stop talking. Yeah. So I provided more.
Bro, Infinity. There's no need for that.
You see how he makes those small comments? Like, bro, just get your argument.
Just let it slide, man.
I provided more evidence in scans. I'm gonna explain the evidence before you talk about it. So pretty much, Naoya is having an internal monologue, and he's talking about his fight against Choso, and he says, "I won't stop," as in he won't stop like stacking projection sorcery on himself. He won't make the same mistake as before, meaning that before he was holding back for whatever reason, and now, right, he's not holding back. So I just think that whatever flawed induction fallacy you're saying, with like an insufficient amount of evidence, this shows that whenever there is someone that's holding back, it is clearly like shown, or like there's an indication, whether through a statement or something else. So you can respond.
Oh wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. Hey, bro, who is that? Yeah, can you mute your mic? See, like there's some like, oh no, echo or something. Well, yeah, let me see. I won't stop. I won't make the same mistake as before. I'm pretty sure he wasn't holding back. I'm pretty sure he was moving, and then he was going to attack the person. However, see, like, what chapter is this? What chapter is Chozo versus Naya?
But
I'm pretty sure there's context.
142, I think.
Do you want me to explain what happens there to you?
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure I know it. Like, I don't know if that's kind of.
Wait, just let Shenron the legend.
Yeah, sure. Just go ahead.
Naoya's whole thing is that he becomes faster the more he moves, right? Against Choso, he stops moving and slows down, right? Because he thinks he's already beat Choso, right? However, he's saying, "Oh, I won't do that against Maki. I'll keep moving. I keep getting faster."
He can the same thing as purposely holding back. See, within that context, he just there's something unexpected happened, so he was quote unquote taken off guard, kind of like. That is actually a likelihood of your conclusion. That's just completely separate from one of your premises.
No. What I'm arguing, right, when we're talking about holding back, is when a character purposefully limits themselves in battle. And I'm saying that, look, what Naoya does, right, he's so assured that he's won, that he holds himself back and he goes slower, as Shinra states himself, right? So obviously, this just ties into my premise directly.
Oh my god.
Because
but the problem is that there's different reasons as to why this is the case. The reason why Naoya is doing this is because he already thought he won the battle, while the reason why Yuji is doing it is because she's trying to outsmart his opponent. So once again, if these entire fighting styles or the narrative purpose are different, why does that tie back to someone like Nanami? You have yet to increase the likelihood of Nanami.
Wait. So, like I was saying before, right? The fighting styles don't matter, okay? It doesn't. In fact,
that's your claim. That's your claim.
I wasn't done speaking. So
go ahead.
The fighting styles don't matter. In fact, having various fighting styles gives more credence to my argument, because I'm saying that regardless of the fighting style of the person, or regardless of the reason as to why they're holding back, whenever a character does hold back, there is an indication, a direct statement that shows that they're holding back or indicates this.
Okay, let's conclude. You're repeating yourself.
I wasn't done speaking.
Oh my god, you're repeating yourself. Yeah, let's conclude, bro.
I wasn't done speaking.
Go, bro. Go.
Whenever a character holds back, right? That regardless of their fighting style, regardless of their reason, there's a direct indication. However, with Nanami, there is no indication that they're holding back. So whilst your argument is speculative, I think that the direct indication that he's holding back is through his binding vow, as opposed to like his mentality during the fight.
Okay.
I know that's the claim that you're making. However, we already went over this point. You just repeated yourself. So once again, we can conclude.
Okay. So you don't need to conclude. I think Infinity won this point simply because you didn't give an actual decent refutation to the fact that the reason why now you're like saying all of this isn't actually because he's holding back.
My baby
It's
won.
Wait. It's simply wait. Infinity, just stop laughing for a second. It's simply because
wait, no, because this is the nigga that was calling me ass and shit.
Wait. It's simply because he's like off guard because he thought he had beat his opponent. Whereas in the initial instance, right, where with the UG thing, he's just directly holding back, and that's what's stated. So you just ignored that extra piece of context, right? That's literally a context. Wait. That's
you just lost to a ghetto
wait.
You just lost to someone who lost to ghetto jin. You're terrible.
Wait. This is which is literally a context of it, right? You're literally just ignoring extra context, right, to fit your argument. And wait, and was Infinity pointed out the different context, right? While I do think you wait, bro, just let me finish.
You also missed something.
Wait, just let me finish.
Wait, you missed something important. Because I actually believe this. Okay, so I also put into question how this induction works because I don't believe you showing two instances, for example.
Yeah. I was about to get into that too. See, you also didn't give like an actual refutation to the fact that he said that since there were multiple like fights within Jujutsu Kaisen, that like just showing one or two wouldn't actually like prove your claim, right?
Also, I'll give another refutation.
Just let me finish first. See, I think there's literally a shown instance of Nanami holding back, right, in character that you just didn't bring up, which is when he fought Horuta, right? You just didn't bring that up for some odd reason, right? So, like, I do think you could have done better. You did better than I expected you to, but I do think you lost. So, you guys can move on.
Can we move on?
Wait. Hold on, can I talk?
No, can we continue?
Let me turn down this user volume. Shinra, can you mute him so I can
explain why? You can continue judgment later.
Yeah, so pretty much, what's it called?
See,
I don't think. Wait. Let me
just do it later. Do it after the debate. See, just do it after the debate, bruh.
Okay.
After the debate, cool. We can wait. Okay.
Oh my god damn.
Are you aware? You said I'm scaling my character, so
Before we get into that, what do you think this point deviated from?
Okay, no, this point, no. I will explain that because this point is literally just one of C's pieces of evidence as to why output is correlated to physicals.
God, bro! Can we not? We already, bro. We just said conclude. That just generalizes the entire point and everything.
Okay,
bro.
Yeah, okay. But see, so now you've lost the point on whether or not output pertains to physicals, right? So. Or like, if you guys are appealing to TCB, it makes it a bit easier. But you lost the point of like whether or not.
I don't know. Like, I'm appealing to manga appeal. So yeah, that's all I know, bro.
You're such a big belly.
I don't know what's on manga appeal, but I'm appealing to whatever manga appeal says. Yeah. Anyways, continuing. Curse energy output now does not increase physical status.
Okay.
Yeah. Which argument?
So.
Yeah. The curse. Yeah. When it says highest curse energy output is referential to his Granite Blast.
Yeah. You guys can get into that now. Also, Infinity.
No, thank you. Wait. Not particularly because Reeve states himself.
Yeah. Before you get to that, hold on. Wait, Shinra, what you want? The judge is calling my name. Shut up.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Anywhere, right? The master says the TCB, if you guys wanted to appeal to it, literally just says that the output of his curse technique decreased and not his physicals. So.
Who?
Sukuna.
Reuse?
No, Sukuna. Okay. So, yeah, but you MC, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. See.
Wait, can you guys hear me? Okay.
Yes, we hear you.
I'm lagging. Wait. All right, I was gonna say that it's stated in the narrative that Ryu's output is the same.
Obviously, it's stated in the narrative. What else would it be stated in? Would it be stated in Demon Slayer? Would it be in Goku? Or would it be in Dragon Ball? Like, you just be saying random shit.
Shinra, can you mute him? Okay. You dumb fat overweight bitch. Shut the fuck up.
Notice how this dude talk shit.
So as I was saying, right? It stayed in the narrative. Obviously, the JJK narrative, because that's what we're debating.
Obviously, idiot. Obviously, it stayed in the narrative.
Okay. Infinity, shut up.
Yeah, anyways, Ryu's curse technique, his output remains the same, even regardless of whether it's in or outside of his curse technique. I just wanted to point out, so it's not limited to his curse technique.
But I don't even think that's what it. Yeah, I don't even think that's what it says. I'm pretty sure it just says his Gwynite Blast. Ryu's the only one where his curse technique saves the same output no matter how much curse energy he has or no matter how fatigued he is. But I could be wrong. Just in the statement.
That is not what that statement says. That statement says.
What does it say? What does it say?
He can't read.
Are you dumb? I said I thought that's what it said. I never said
he can't read.
For the people,
what is the chapter?
For the people who can't read here, the statement just says that his cursed energy output remains the same regardless of whether or not he's using his curse technique, and to provide extra context, that's specifically when he's shooting out a beam of cursed energy. It isn't his Granite Blast, because Granite Blast is no. Actually, yes, it is. Cursed energy discharges his curse technique. So,
curse energy just discharge, being able to like release curse energy from your body, basically.
Yeah, that's his curse technique. But Granite Blast is just an attack he has that stays.
He already lost the point. Hold on, he already lost the point on whether or not output equates to physical status, though. Why are we on this?
Yeah, to be fair, this doesn't matter.
Why are we on this point?
Yeah, no, I was just saying because you said that it only applies to his curse technique, but regardless, right?
Oh no! I was basing that off of the initial point because that's the claim I made. I said
regardless. Wait. Regardless, what is Kashimo doing when Ryu uses his domain expansion?
Wow.
Ryu. This is Ryu. Kashimo. Yeah. Why is Ryu actually able to attack him before he just gets blitzed?
Why is Kashimo a blitz tail above Ryu?
I'm putting into question Ryu's speed.
Yeah. Why? No, you just said.
Hold on. If you're done.
Why did he just interject?
Hold on. Before we get to that scaling, can I start my scaling since he's done?
No, thank you. Let me respond to what you just said.
Oh, can I start my scaling, bro?
You said you're putting into question.
Okay. I think. Oh my god, bro.
No. Wait. Your argument presupposes that Kashimo can blitz.
No. Infinity. One, you're forgetting something very important. But two, your argument literally just presupposes that like Kashimo could blitz Ryu. He's asking you to prove that.
This
topic has gone from Yuta versus Hakaru versus Maki to Kashimo versus Ryu.
No, it's what are you talking about? It's not Yuta versus Maki.
Okay.
So first, idiot. Look, first, see. My argument doesn't presuppose anything. Putting something into question, as in being skeptic towards it, does not actually presuppose the contrary. You're just putting this thing into question because you're doubting the truth. So I'm asking, can you scale Ryu's speed since we're quote on your scaling? And if you want to move to my scaling, Hikari states that Kashimo is the strongest and that it's most reasonable for him to go into it's most reasonable. I'm gonna use that scaling. But yeah, basically Hikari states that Kashimo's the strongest, and Hikari thinks it's most reasonable for him to fight Kashimo. Yuta is in the quoting games, Yuta over Ryu, therefore Kashimo over Ryu. Kashimo over Ryu.
Okay. See,
dismissing that domain shit.
Brody made a lot of claims. Like I said before, his argument presupposes that Kashimo can blitz Ryu. That's why I asked him to scale Kashimo's speed. As for like the variety of claims that you made, we can start with why. We can start with like your statement about Hikari saying Kashimo is the strongest Sendai in general.
Sure. Also, wait, can you mute yourself real quick? There's like, I don't know, echo. First, skepticism, as in giving a skeptic the feeder, does not actually presuppose the contrary. You having the skeptic stance doesn't mean you're having the negational stance to, for example, Goku is black and Goku is not black. I'm telling you to prove that Goku is black. I never made the claim that Goku is not black. That's retarded. It's called skepticism, not a negational.
Yeah, no. What you did was, I said, why can Kashimo survive Ryu's domain? And then you decided to say, why doesn't Kashimo just speed blitz him before he can activate his domain? Which presupposes that Which presupposes that it's a possibility. I asked you why this is a possibility.
It's logically possible. It's a possibility. What the fuck?
No, it's not a logical possibility because there could be a logical. Wait. A logical. Wait. Shouldn't mute him. So it's not a logical possibility. It could be a logical possibility. We don't know yet because there could possibly be a contradiction inherent, right? Wow. If, for example, you say, "Oh yeah, Kashimo can speed blitz Ryu," but Ryu is 5 blitz tiers above someone that Kashimo got blitzed by, then it's contradictory. You can't argue that. That would be a logical contradiction. It doesn't have to contradict the law. Actually, no, it does have to contradict the law of logic. But if there is a contradiction in your argument, then it would be a logical contradiction. So I'm asking why it's a possibility.
Oh my god. Okay.
Wow.
First, you haven't scaled Ryu. That's why it's possible, idiot. If we have scaled neither of these characters, then yes, it's possible for one of these characters to be blitz worthy above the other person. That's why I said let's get to. Shut up, bro. Why is he speaking? Shut up. That's why I said we can get into my scaling, but you keep on trying to attack a point that does not matter. So, anyways, Hikari states that Kashimo is the strongest. I'll send a scan. Actually, Ryan, can you send a scan?
That argument is so powerful. Jesus.
Okay. Do you want me to show y'all?
I'm dismissing the domain shit again, Shimmer. You heard me, right? I'm dismissing that domain shit. We can get to that later. Anyways, Shimmer, you heard me say that. Shut up. Mute him, bro. Mute this guy, bro.
I didn't mute you, see.
Hikari is talking about? No.
Yeah, I mean, just send all the scans.
Okay, the whole point. Wait. You want what's called a Hikari statement?
Yeah, Hikari statement. Yeah, that Kashimo is the strongest in the
So see, the scan's talking about from the information he has. I was done.
I don't know what this.
No, hold on. No, mute him, bro. I was
talking about.
No,
wait. I'm just saying it.
I was muted when you were elaborating on your scan, so shut up. So Ryan, you don't need to elaborate on the scan. Just send it. I'll elaborate.
Wow.
Basically, there's a preponderance of evidence that Hikari is stronger than Yuta. Fuck, I hate this bitch. That's named Sharon. But yeah, the first one states, judging from the scores, Kashimo is the strongest guy. It's only reasonable that I should be the one to fight him. Okay, Hikari knows that Yuta is in the calling games. If he says it's the most reasonable for him to fight the strongest in the calling games, then that means That means Hikari believes he is the strongest in the calling games. Also, Yuta himself admits that Hikari is stronger. The preponderance of evidence.
Yay!
Okay, can I respond?
That's clipped.
Yeah, I'll allow you to respond. Go ahead.
Okay, so what this guy just did, he's carrying a 14 gauge triple barrel shotgun.
Oh my god, bro! Give me your argument.
I'm gonna respond to one. So the reason why it's a shotgun is because he made 3 different points. He sent 3 different evidence for each. I'm gonna respond to first one.
What is the definition of a shotgun?
Wait. Why is he speaking over me?
I'm asking a question.
A shotgun is when you make multiple points, right? Whether the intention is to prevent them from responding to each one or not. What happens is when you make multiple points, it becomes difficult to respond to each one accurately. Therefore, I just gave the definition. Use your ears. So anyways, I'll respond to the first point about Hikari saying that Kashimo is the strongest. I'll respond to the first one. Okay, can someone mute him again? Why does he keep getting unmuted? Anyways, responding to the turn down his user volume again. Can someone mute him? Can somebody mute him? Shinra mute him.
Wait, you're gonna have to mute both of them.
Yeah, keep Infinity muted.
Bro, I've muted Infinity 5 times. He's unmuting himself faster than I can mute him. There's nothing I can do.
Shinra. Okay, so he just made the claim that he shotgunned him by making multiple arguments to overwhelm the other person. Then he goes on and making 2 arguments how Infinity shotgunned him and trying to attack the Hikari statement. So Infinity called out and interrupt him.
Don't attack the rest.
Shotgunning. So they need to discuss what a shotgun is.
Can I get my argument, bro? Let's discuss what a shotgun is. I don't want to meta debate on this point too low, so we can just give a time limit. Shimmer, can it be 3 minutes at most, bro, or 5 minutes?
Oh my god. Okay,
so you shotgun me. Okay, thank you. So first, I asked you for a definition. I'm talking about a fallacious definition. Can you explain why your definition of a fallacy or a shotgun is fallacious? I can send an actual definition that is fallacious, and I can explain why it's fallacious. However, I don't see. Hold on. So, however, I don't see why your definition is fallacious if it does not require intentions to overwhelm you. Instead, I'm allowing you to give the chance to address every single claim separately.
Okay. You're giving me the chance to address every single claim separately. That's cool. What I'm saying is, when you make multiple points like that, it becomes increasingly difficult to respond to each one, because then I have to make points or arguments against each, and then we have to keep going back and forth. An argument would simply be more ordered and well structured if we went point by point. But you want to be a monkey and send multiple arguments for no reason.
There's no reason for that. Add how many abusive. Okay, send your definition of a shotgun fallacy.
Wait, can I give you your definition?
There's no need.
Also, hold on. You're shotgunning again by your own logic. Anyways, meet him.
Oh.
Anyways, yes, you can say it's increasingly difficult the more arguments are given. However, I'm using language for each argument. There's each individual words, and you're still able to understand and comprehend these words that I'm using to formulate a sentence. Therefore, it's shown previously that you're able to understand multiple things at once. So you're trying to write now, and you're unable to quantify how the difficulty increases or how much it increases. Essential definition of a shotgun file.
Infinity.
Wait, hold on. What'd you say, Shinra? What'd you say?
What does a sentence mean? Explain that to me.
I said sentence. I said sentence.
You did not say that, but
I did say
anyway. I don't care for this shotgun fallacy point is a complete non-point. What I'm saying is when you're making points, don't make multiple points, or else I'm going to tell you to
let's conclude, bro.
No, we're not concluding on that, bro. I don't care. Can I respond to the evidence you said? Shinra, can you mute him so I can respond to the evidence?
Hold on. Why would he mute? Hold on, bro. You just made a claim. Okay.
No, I didn't make any claim.
Mute him. Okay.
Actually, for the good of mankind, how about this?
How
about this?
No, I'm about to grant. Hold on, Ryan. Hold on. So if you drop this, if you drop the claim of this being a shotgun, yes, we can continue. And you can address each claim individually. Like I said, you were saying I was overrunning you. However, you don't even know what that means, dumbass.
Thank the Lord.
Can I give you a definition of a shotgun?
Ryan,
I mean, you can. Go ahead.
Thank the Lord, right? How about this? How about like a regular human being, you just address the other arguments he made. You like ignore them for now. You can get to them later. If you need to repeat them later, right? Address the first one, but please, let's not argue about shotguns, guys.
Well, I can give you a definition.
Just in a definition.
Yeah, wait, no, there's no need. I'll just do what Shinra said. That's what I've been trying to do for the past 5 minutes. But
go.
Okay, I'm gonna give y'all a definition.
Anyway, wait, there's no need.
No, y'all gonna.
There's no need, Ryan. There's no need.
Just make the argument.
The first piece of evidence you sent. The first piece of evidence you sent. It says judging from the scores. Why is the scores like a valid form of reasoning as to like?
I'm not talking about the scores, idiot. Let's conclude.
Wait, so what are you talking about then?
No.
Can I tell him?
I'll repeat it one more time. The scores is not what I'm basing the claim off. He is saying that it's more reasonable for him to go for the strongest when he knows Yuta is in the calling games. Therefore, it's most likely that Hikari deems himself as the strongest within the calling games.
Okay. No, that
Yuta's not. Wait. Yuta isn't present. Right at that meeting.
What?
Wait! I wasn't done. When Hikari's talking, he's talking about like who Yuji, Megumi, Panda, and etc. should go for. He's not talking about you. He's having a conversation.
Okay, before you get into that, you made a claim. Let me address it. So, yes, sure, I understand they're in the vicinity when he is referring to this character. However, if he knows that Yuta is in the calling games, my entire argument is that, one, Hikari stating he should go for the strongest in the calling games, while an ally such as Yuta is in the calling games, which is likely or is possible that Yuta can run into that person, and he's saying he should go for the strongest, instead of just leaving him for Yuta. Also, this is just something in conjunction with the prior evidence, which is Yuta even affirming Hikari is stronger than him, and all the data books saying it as well.
Do you niggas know how fucking the culling games works? To clarify this for both of you, they can't run into the same opponents if they're in different colonies,
I was just gonna say that Yuta's in a completely different fucking colony. I'm pretty sure Yuta's in the Sendai colony.
What colony?
He's in the Sendai colony. Let me fucking talk, bro.
I was asking.
Yuta is in Sendai and Hikari is in Tokyo colony number 3 or something.
Yeah, that's fine.
Exactly. So Yuta wouldn't be possibly able to run into Kashimo.
Hey, nigga, you said address the other shit then.
Okay, the other shit is what Yuta saying that Hikari's the strongest.
Yeah, stronger than him, yeah.
Okay, I think that statements have truth value that we need to assess, and the truth value of Yuta's statement is like negative because it's contradicted by feats in the series.
Okay, what is it contradicted by?
Feats in the series and other statements.
I'm asking what feats and what statement, idiot.
Okay, statements from Kenjaku that say that you.
Show that. Just send it.
God damn. Show that.
Hold on.
Show that.
Shut up, bro. Why is he not muted?
Let me speak. What's wrong with you?
I was speaking before you, bro. Mute him. What are y'all doing? I'm muted instantly. Like what?
I'm just trying to make a tier list, but you guys can keep going.
Is your only contention? Hold on. Is your only contention is that this thing is contradicted by feats in the series?
Yeah, feats and statements.
Okay, sure. That's your only contention then. Okay, sure.
Why did he just limit himself to one contention?
What the fuck? You're retarded. Okay, sure.
Why did he just limit himself to one
My only contention now. Wow. That's my main contention.
No. You say your own contention.
My main.
By the way, when I say hold on, by the way, I'm but when I say I'm concluding on a point and I don't specify, I'm generalizing everything that was argued just for the recording.
Okay. Anyway, my main contention for now.
For now, that's not what you said.
When I want to focus
now. But infinity doesn't matter. Just don't limit him to one refutation.
Yeah, what's wrong with him? Anyway,
no, he limited himself.
Why fun?
Yes.
C is a bit argumentatively challenged.
I know.
So that's like
just send your scan, C.
Just
let him cook. Shinra, can you vouch that it's stated that Yuta's second to Gojo?
Yes. It is.
Just vouch, bro. What's wrong?
Yes, it is stated that within the modern era that he is a second most powerful jujutsu sorcerer.
Yeah, I disagree with that. Yeah, I think the translation I'm using just says it's referential to unusual abilities or unconventional ways of fighting.
Yeah, guess what, bro? You see the translation you're using, the kanji says superhuman powers. So superhuman abilities refers to stats.
So it's talking about superhuman powers that would be referring to an unconventional way of fighting. Or it's possible.
Yes, no. It's referring to stats. Superhuman powers refers to stats. Like
do you know what a power? Do you know what a power is? A power by definition is an ability. Shut up, bro. Why is he still talking?
Jesus Christ.
Why is he so mad, bro? Calm down.
You keep on interjecting, but you get mad.
Bro, infinity, calm down, bro.
I'm trying to, but he keeps on interjecting me, and I hate this nigga's voice so much. Okay, so anyways, superhuman. Do you know what a superhuman is? A superhuman is someone who has irregular stats to a normal human, idiot. So when it also refers to power, analytically, power is also abilities. So yes, it could just be he's strong, second to Gojo's, an unconventional way of fighting or unconventional way of abilities, idiot.
Okay, I'm gonna respond. Yeah, I'm gonna respond to that. So pretty much, superhuman abilities simply means that abilities.
Hold on. Shimmer said he'd be back. Hold on. Shit.
There's a recording.
It says the ability to do something or act in a particular way, especially for facility or quality.
Wait, what'd you say, Ryan?
There's a recording.
The ability to do something. There you go. The ability. There you go.
Okay, yeah. So superhuman abilities could also.
Shut up, Mick. Shut up. Wait for.
I said there's a recording.
I don't care. I want Shimmer to give immediate judgment. I'm not waiting for the judgment.
There's no. Okay, so like I said,
you're losing to a ghetto gen victim. You were terrible.
They say the similarities are ability, capabilities, and potential.
You guys can talk and give arguments and present definitions.
Are you dumb? Ryan is repeating what I said. Ryan is repeating what I said. Ryan is repeating what I said.
You're adding information whilst the judges.
I haven't heard any arguments.
Shinra mute infinity because he keeps talking.
I'm here to hold down the house, guys. Go ahead.
Okay, so like I said, unusual abilities, superhuman abilities are simply abilities that are beyond what normal humans can achieve. So like for example, if I can run 100 meters in 3 seconds flat, I would be called a superhuman because regular humans cannot achieve such speed. I don't see how you saying that it's like powers or stuff like that defeats my point. I'm saying that he's the second most powerful Jujutsu sorcerer because of his unusual abilities, which correlates to his stats and his
I know what you're saying. I know that's the claim you're making. However, my translation says he's second to Gojo in unusual abilities, so I want you to justify your translation being the correct one.
I'm
not using my translation because you don't even know what mine says.
I can't lie. Then you just lied, right? You're trying to say that the reason Yuta is the most power. You're like adding something onto his translation that wasn't said.
Exactly.
Like,
I was reading from memory. That's fine. Because Shinra, you're the one that said he's the most juicy sorcerer.
No, he was reading the translator you would be appealing to. That's
Wait. See. You're appealing to TCB. He's appealing to Manga Pale, right? TCB says second most powerful, right? Then yours says then Infinity says that second in terms of unusual abilities. Now you're trying to add something else, which is that sure, let's do a fusion dance and combine the two translations.
Oh God!
And say that
confusion. Like, who are you? You're not Goku. Who do you think you are?
When you say unusual abilities, that that still fall under power, and like the power is
no.
No one cares about black
Wait,
niggas.
can I respond? Because this isn't relevant. Okay. Wait, this isn't relevant. I'm arguing that when it says unusual abilities, it's referring to stats. So I don't care for the translation.
Yeah, sure. That's your claim. Let's conclude, bro. I already know you said.
Yeah, that's your claim. Let's conclude.
Conclude, bro.
There's no need to conclude yet.
Okay, so what is more to argue upon?
Okay.
I said that my claim is that when it says unusual abilities, it's simply referring to abilities.
I know your claim. Why are you repeating it? Why are you repeating
Wait, so then, and you haven't defeated it yet. I'm asking, what was your
If I haven't
reputation?
defeated it, let's conclude.
What was your reputation? What was your reputation?
Yeah. I want to know.
I'll repeat it.
Hold on. Because I was gone.
Hold on. Like Shinra said, you're trying to do some fucking weird ass fusion dance like you're fucking Goku or some shit. So I'll say it again. Hold on. I'll say it again. On manga appeal, it says he is second to Gojo Satoru in unusual ability. You're trying to fuse your translation with my translation and say the reason why he's the strongest is because of his unusual abilities, which I would like you to justify.
No, Infinity. Like, he's saying that your translation, right, which is that second in unusual abilities, right, the unusual abilities they're talking about is stats. That's why he gave the analogy.
Okay, that's not okay. So can you justify by abilities they mean his physical status?
Yeah, he gave an analogy.
I'm just missing that interpretation of the argument.
Wait, like, I'm just he gave the analogy. He gave the analogy, which was that like, what's his name? That like, well, if I run a super fast, then I'd be considered superhuman because that's an unusual ability.
This thing is so ass. When you listen to a ghetto gen victim, then you suck.
Hey, chill on, nigga. See what the fuck?
Oh god.
Alright, can you defeat it?
Oh, I already defeated it. Let's conclude, bro.
No, you
Infinity. What was your
reputation?
Oh my! I repeated it. I just repeated it.
I didn't hear what your reputation was.
Okay, I don't care, but that's your fault. Can we conclude?
Can you repeat it for
okay.
Oh my god.
His reputation. Okay, his refutation was asking you why the interpretation is
one of my
likely.
refutations.
Okay,
one of my refutations.
Wait.
What's up, Jala?
Kia, he does not need an echo. Anyway, Infinity, he was asking you why there's like what's not Infinity C. He was asking you why that interpretation is more likely than the interpretation that could just be solely referring to hacks. Because I'm pretty sure he. Wait. Okay, I don't need an echo either because he's trying to say that like I'm pretty sure Infinity is trying to say that your interpretation creates a contradiction or something. I don't know. But yeah,
I'm saying no. Okay, basically, I'll just say my refutation, both my refutations. So first, why is your interpretation of the statement likely? And second, go off of my translation. It says unconventional means of fighting, unconventional abilities. What could just be referential to Rika and his ability to copy curse techniques.
Good. I'll see it.
All right, so. For the first thing you said, why is my interpretation?
This nigga's stressed.
I'm not stressed.
This nigga's stressed.
I'm chill. Anyway.
This nigga is stressed.
Anyway, so when it says unusual abilities, unusual simply means a bit, or unconventional even, simply just means abilities are out of the ordinary, right? And then ability itself, I just defined it. It means the possession of the means or skill to do something, or talent, skill, or proficiency in a
No, okay, yes, hold on. Okay, look, I'm gonna grant you something. Okay, so first, mute your mic because you're echo.
Anyway, I don't have an echo.
Yes, I can grant that the word ability is polysemous. However, I want you to justify one of those definitions applying. It means the word differs. Or the definition of the word differs with. Yes, it means the word or the definition of the word differs with like context.
Okay, Bro could just have said that, but instead he decided to.
That's way more than just saying polysemous. What the fuck?
This Bro decided to nerd now. Actually, that word is polysemous.
Okay, bro. Okay. Anyways, give your argument.
So you said that I should explain why my interpretation applies in this context.
Yes.
Yes, bro.
Okay. So,
do you want to tell you why?
Why is he screaming? Alright, so basically,
basically.
Yeah. I'm gonna let him talk. Yeah, he's just so weird. Like, anyway,
just let him talk. Let him talk. Just let him talk.
And why is this Nigerian nigga speaking?
Bro,
I just think that it's consistent. To fights, because obviously we said that when it says unusual ability,
repeat yourself.
I said that when I speak don't cut me off. So basically I said that it's
are you
consistent.
retarded?
I said that. Wait, Shinra, can you mute him?
I tried. I tried.
Okay. Yeah, he's just. I'm gonna just turn on his user when he wants to talk, and then when I'm done, I'll stop.
The recording will still hear him. The recording will still hear him.
Yeah, that's fine, but he's making me lose track of my thoughts. So basically, right, unusual abilities, like you already agreed, means your possession of the means or skill to do something, which in this context would likely
that's what's putting through
to second to Gojo. It could even mean his hacks or his fighting ability. You know that the main way that wait, I was done. You know that the main way that you
both of you niggas. No. See. Repeat your argument from the top, because.
Oh my god.
Now Destruction's self-muted and deafened. Anyway, see, repeat your argument from the top, because I didn't hear you. Because Infinity kept saying roar in the middle of your argument. I don't know if it's trying to go Super Saiyan or something. Like,
right, so what I was asking, right, is that when Yuta fights, his main form of fighting is stats. That's the main way he does things, right? So according to the definition,
prove that. What the fuck?
Prove that. What?
Prove that the main way that he accomplishes things is through his stats.
Yes. No, not stats. What do you mean by stats? Hold on. You mean physical stats?
Yes. He means physical stats.
Ability.
Yeah, prove that. What the fuck?
Okay, so Yuta versus Yuji. Shinra, can you vouch that fight was entirely hand-to-hand combat?
No. Yuta versus Yuji. The end of that battle was Rika grabbing a hold of Yuji. That's what he did to accomplish the task. You said the main way he accomplished his task is using his physical status.
Okay,
it's not what he did in that battle.
So wait. Would you agree that the main way that was accomplished though was by Yuta like slashing up Yuji first?
No, I think the main way was accomplished because Rika held him down.
Yeah,
if he didn't hold him down, then
Yuji
could have possibly ran away.
See, he's saying that the physical attacks weren't a factor.
So physical attacks weren't a factor.
No. I agree they were somewhat a factor. However, he's
saying Rika's a bigger factor, basically.
Okay. Yuta versus Ryu and Uro.
Okay, he uses all his. Bro, he uses reverse curse technique, not his fingers.
Yeah, wait.
Hold on, let me finish.
No, I agree.
Okay.
So wait.
What other instance?
Shinra, he just conceded. I'm gonna explain why.
Concede. I
didn't.
See.
So the reason why. Wait.
I didn't even finish my claim. Why?
The reason why he conceded.
Okay, so anyways, within Ryu versus
how did he get muted?
He uses his reverse curse technique, plus he uses Rika, plus he uses the copy technique. He uses all three of these unconventional ways of fighting, idiot.
Bro, Infinity just muted him.
So, anyways, so the reason why he conceded, because what he just said doesn't even defeat my point at all, right? Well, I'm trying to
concession.
Wait, let me explain. Shinra, well, basically, right, the reason why he conceded is because I'm arguing that when it says unusual abilities, it's referring to him as a whole, his curse technique in conjunction with his stats, right? That's the way that he's right? I appealed, wait. I appealed to the definition. I appealed to the definition of ability, and I said the ability is the possession of the means or skills to do something. And then he agreed that in order to do things, he combines
That was your claim.
Wait. Shinra, meet him again.
And then Shinra, right? Why is I was speaking before him? Why am I the one?
He wasn't. Okay, hold
on, Shimmer. I'm gonna just ask you, because I might grant it. Shimmer, did he not say going into this point, I can prove that through most of his accomplishments, it's accomplished via his physical stats? It's accomplished via his physical stats. Did he not say that?
He did, in fact, say that.
Exactly. This
it's not limited. It's not limited.
That's what you said. I don't care. Hold on. I don't care if you're hedging now. I don't care if you're hedging now.
I'm saying it's not limited to stats.
That's not what you said initially. You said his physical stats is how he accomplishes things.
Yeah, I know. I said that it can. Oh my god! I said that it can apply to his stats as well.
This nigga is stressed.
He said that. Wait, Shinra. He said that it's only referring to hacks. I said that it can apply to his stats as well, and then I explained why this could be the case. And I'm saying that
I never said that.
Wait. Why does he keep getting it, bro? I'm dead about to leave.
No. If you go into order log, right, screenshot the amount of times I muted Infinity.
He's just so weird, bro. He's not letting me speak. Like, anyways, so what I'm trying to do here, I'm trying to say that Shinra, I'm gonna run my argument through to you, then you can explain it to Infinity if you want.
Run my argument through. Okay.
I'm saying that ability means the ability to do something, the skill to do something, right?
Really?
And I'm saying that the way that Yuta accomplishes things is using his stats. He said, okay, well, he also uses his curse technique. I said that's not a defeater. He uses both of them in conjunction. He's second to Gojo using all of his unconventional abilities. His unconventionally high stats in conjunction with his unconventionally like powerful curse technique is why he's second only to Gojo in his unusual abilities. And then he said, do.
Okay. Now he's done. He gave an argument. Okay, so can you meet him, please? Okay, so yes, of course, if you hedge your claim, what I said to the initial claim wouldn't be a defeater to the hedge claim. The reason why you're hedging is because your initial claim was the way he accomplishes most of his feats and tasks is by using his physical stats. And then now you're hedging it to generalize all of his stats, including Rika, all his unconventional means of fighting. Also, you strawman me when you first started your argument. I never said that this thing was only referring to unusual abilities in a sense where his unconventional ways of fighting. I said it's possible that it's referring to unusual or unconventional ways of fighting or abilities. So I want you to increase the likelihood of your claim. You have yet to justify that. All you did was bring up an instance between like Ryu and all that, where he just uses reverse curse technique, Rika, all his copy abilities. How does that justify that because of his unusual abilities that makes him second to Gojo?
This is actually crazy, right? Because at this point in this debate, you literally have just four where it's like it's either his unusual abilities, right?
Guess who wins? Guess who wins if he doesn't?
But if they didn't give a stronger foundation on what they mean by unusual abilities,
I don't even need to give a stronger foundation. As long as I have a foundation, then the possibilities.
No.
Just let me finish. Just let me finish.
You made a compared to his, they were just stronger because
just let me finish, bro.
When they talk about unusual abilities, they can either talk.
Can we conclude? Hold on. Can we conclude?
No, there's no. I'm not done yet.
Okay.
What else do you want?
So yeah, I'm trying to respond to your points that you gave.
Okay, man. Okay, this debate isn't going anywhere anymore because literally it's literally just four different equal interpretations onto what this statement means.
It's not equal.
Bro, alright, bro. Obviously I don't mean that literally, but anyway, right? It's either way. It's either that one, it's only in terms of hacks, right? Two, that it's his stats, right? Or two, it's his stats. Three, that it's his stats and his hacks. Four, it's like it's neither of any of those, right? Like literally, C hasn't proved that that it's both. Right? It's more likely that it's one or the other. Just because he's saying it's both doesn't mean it's more likely than one, right? That literally just be a conjunction fallacy, right? So you guys can conclude, trust.
Okay, Shinra, who won? If we conclude, who won?
I can't explain.
I'm not done speaking. I wasn't done giving my point.
This is not going anywhere, bro.
I was gonna explain why my shit's more likely. So anyway.
Okay, hold on.
Holy shit, bro. I'm never debating this nigga.
Hold on, Shinra.
Just explain why yours is more likely.
I'm asking. Hold on. Let me speak to the judge.
Hey, why?
No, there's no need.
Shut up. Let me speak to the judge. Okay, Shimmer, you can mute me after. But can we end it after like
moderation better?
Destruction. Shut up. Can we end it after this?
Sure.
Thank you, bro.
Alright, cool. Let me channel my chakra to make this point. You guys ready?
Yo, see.
Alright, cool.
No.
Wait. Let me focus. Okay.
Nobody cares.
Let me activate my sage mode. Okay, cool. So the reason why mine is more likely, right, is simply because I'm appealing to the definition of abilities, right? We already defined what unusual abilities are. They're simply abilities beyond other people. The ability beyond the grasp of other people. Meaning that the definition which you agreed can apply to both stats. It can apply only to stats. It can apply to curse technique. I'm saying that in order for you to accomplish things, right, because that's what ability means, the capacity to accomplish things, he needs to utilize both his curse technique and his stats, which you agree to. There are characters like, say, Angel or Takaba that have like massively powerful curse techniques that are able to subjugate Sukuna or are stated to be able to rival Gojo, but because of their shit stats, right, or their shit other abilities, they can't stand against Gojo or Sukuna, which just shows that in order for you to accomplish things, right, especially for Yuta to accomplish things, he needs to take into account both his stats and his curse technique. So I'm appealing not only to the definition, but I'm appealing to what's consistent for Yuta and explaining why it's more possible. And if Yuta was like someone that stood still and just spammed curse techniques all day, then it would be wait. If Yuta was someone that just stood still and spammed curse technique beams all day from a far distance, like say Mekamaru, then I could understand why your interpretation would be more correct, because that's what's consistent. But what's consistent for Yuta is stats. So yeah, we can conclude now.
Did he say
You said what? Don't finish. You don't have to respond.
Mute him.
You said that we got done.
what I actually said was
no. Infinity did agree to that, but I'm not gonna take that into account. Wait. Just let me chill. Cause like, what's it? Wait. I'm not taking that into account anyway.
Oh no, you're saying it wrong. No, because he's gonna say I'm a Weezer or something. What I actually said is, once we're done arguing this, can we conclude? That's what I said. So let me respond to your argument, idiot. So first, First, Yuta does not necessarily have to use both of his physical status and his unconventional means of fighting when it comes to his techniques to win a battle. That is very circumstantial. Second, you need to show consistency with the scans. All you're doing is making that claim. I want you to send the scans of that actually being how he fights. Third, idiot, what I agree to when it comes to the definition since Polysemous is that is referential to proficiency in a particular area, which could be referring to his curse techniques or exactly his curse technique, his domain, etc. So by unconventional means of fighting, if we agree that definition is possibly able to be applied, then yes, my argument is interpretation are possible.
Jesus Christ.
You didn't actually increase the likelihood. You didn't actually you didn't actually increase the likelihood. All you did was make a basis claim. Also, Yuta, hold on, no, because he shotgun me 80 million times. So I'm about to shotgun the hell out, quote unquote, if I do say that's a shotgun. But yeah, Yuta has boundless or not boundless curse energy.
Wow.
He has Yuta. No. Yuta has a lot of curse energy. So even if he wanted to just sit there and spam curse techniques, that's completely feasible. He can do that.
Nuh-uh. That nigga cannot in fact do that. But right, both of you need to check your blood pressure, right? Take a deep breath first before you guys go into conclusions. I'm gonna put both of you on mute. Both of you need to take a deep breath. Yeah, both of you have nothing else to say. Just take a deep breath first. Calm down. See, you can channel your sage mode while you're on mute. Both of you just calm down.
All you had to do is just send scans.
See, now you can make your argument.
Alright, I'm not gonna lie, Shinra, I'm gonna be so honest. I missed a lot of what he said. I think he showed me to prove that it's consistent.
How does he get on
Oh my gosh. Why does he keep coming off this nigga? You guys are rigging this debate, bro. Shinra is paid. Shinra was paid to rig the debate. What the fuck?
What he asked you to do is you make all these claims he's saying consistent without showing any evidence. Evidence.
Wait, Ryan, do you not recall when I said, Yuta vs UG? Wait, Ryan. He agreed to the evidence already when I said Yuta vs UG, and he said, his stats were a factor, but Rika was the one that held him. When I said Yuta vs UG, and he said, hold my god, let me finish.
I stopped muting him for half a second, and then he comes up.
Simmer, he literally just said he wanted me to repeat what I said. What the fuck?
No, I don't want him to repeat. I don't want him to repeat.
Oh my god, okay, sure. Oh, no. You think I already agree. Let's conclude.
Mute me, I wasn't done responding. What the fuck?
Oh my god, bro.
Mute him! Alright, look. So basically, right, he already agreed to 2 fight instances, which is all of Yuta's fights in the entire series, by the way. Yuta vs UG and Yuta vs Ryu and the Sendai colony. And he already agreed, right, that in Yuta vs UG his stats were a factor as well as his curse technique, and in Yuta vs Ryu his stats were a factor along with his curse technique and his reverse curse technique and etc. My entire argument is that these unusual abilities, right, all conjunction, they all form in order for him to do things, which is win fights as a sorcerer. In order for him to have the ability to win fights as a sorcerer, he needs both of these things, okay? I already said by having a powerful curse technique, but shit stats will not warrant you to be able to do anything. And I gave the example of Angel and Takaba, which he did not fucking respond to, the fat cunt.
Wait, he never get that example, but can we conclude?
Say, oh god,
I don't care.
Shinra, he won.
You can let's conclude, bro. Oh my.
Okay, first, right? I told both of you to calm down. Then you proceeded to not calm down.
Then calm down. Can we conclude? Okay. Like you're giving response.
I don't.
This nigga is so dumb. This nigga really going.
Shimmer, please let us conclude, bro. Like he's going into a tangent. You're the judge. You can force conclusions.
I'm not listening to both of you conclude. Infinity won this point again.
Okay, right? Thank you.
This has been
unnecessarily in all possible worlds. He has to use both his physical status and his curse technique. You dumbass.
It's a simple fact that he naming AP and stats but you're not telling what making it the second strongest to Gojo end. What's it called?
This nigga said that. Hold on, this nigga said in every single possible scenario he has to use both his curse technique and his physical status, even if he were going against a human, for example. Like this nigga's fucking retarded.
Which one is second strongest?
He didn't actually increase anything. All he did was ramble, talk about how this thing is necessarily the case, and he didn't actually justify that.
Since I gave an explanation, wait, Ryan, chill. Since I gave an explanation before, I give an explanation now. Even though you did kinda prove that he uses his curse technique, like in most and his stats and his
claim was that he necessarily uses both.
Let me finish, man.
Let me just clarify something because I don't think you heard something. His claim was that he necessarily and that hold on. He said I agree to his evidence. However, if you actually heard me, I said if Rika wasn't there, he could have possibly escaped. That's still a possibility. But there's also a possibility of him still winning the battle without Rika there. So he can still win battles via his physical status alone. Therefore, it's not necessarily the case.
Okay. Anyway, right. Yeah. What's his name? C. Right. Before I go and eat, cause I'm really hungry. Right. Even though you did prove that he could use his stats and his hacks.
I don't care that it's possible. Like yes,
and
that wasn't his claim though. His claim was unnecessary.
Even though you did prove that, right? You still didn't prove like his stats and his hacks was what made him the second strongest.
Second to
Gojo.
Infinity set the scan by literally saying what's it called? A copy and curse
conclusion, I'm going to leave my PC and go AFK. I'll still be recording. If you guys want to keep continuing.
No. Say the recording. We're done here.
No,
did y'all not say curse energy doesn't equal
you can unlist or publish that. I don't care. Just keep recording when you're done.
It'll be public.
Okay, sure.
But
you just lost to a ghetto gen victim. Like you're terrible.